Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Mary and welcome to another Craft Day Monday, where every Monday I post a new video. In today's video, I was asked if I could do a video on just how I make my gnome legs. So basically that's what today's video is. It's going to be about how I do the legs, and yeah. So what you're going to need for that project is you're going to need a pair of scissors. You're going to need 2 foam rollers. I got mine from Dollar Tree. They come in 2 different sizes. They come in thick and skinny. We're going to be working with the thick ones. These are the ones that I use for the legs. I am going to be using a clear piece of felt. This is flesh color felt. And I took a pair of blue jeans, my blue jeans, and I cut little strips out just like this. And this is what you're going to need. And the cuff of the jeans, I cut these out because I like to use these when I'm making my pants. So, yeah. And you're going to need a hot glue gun, and you're going to need hot glue. I'm going to come over here for a sec and I'm just grabbing a random pair of jeans. So I'm just going to turn my camera down and we're going to go ahead and get into the video. So I'm just going to slide this out of the way for now. So basically what I did was I took a pair of jeans that I have here. And I've already did a leg. So what I did was I took them jeans and I cut it up this way. And then I cut little strips out, as you can see. And for the cuff of the jeans, which is this part here, I went ahead and cut that out and used that. And I'm just going to put those down there. And this is what we have here. And I'm going to go ahead and just get into the video. Okay, so here is my 2 pieces here. And I'm just going to do one at a time. So I think what I'm going to do is, okay, so when you cut your jeans out, and like I mentioned, these are going to be the leg. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm just going to see what size I want to work with. I think I like this side. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some hot glue, grab a glue stick, and we're going to start right here, right at the end. I'm going to go ahead, stick this here just like this. I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue here. I'm going to hold this, and what we're going to do is we're just going to roll it to us. So you're going to roll it to you, or you can roll it away from you. It really doesn't, at this point, it really doesn't matter how you do it. And I'm just pulling as I go, and I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of hot glue right through here. Going to pull and roll. Put a little more hot glue, roll, a little more hot glue, roll. So this is what we have, just like this. So now I'm just going to take some hot glue, and we're just going to put a little bit here. And we're going to roll that. And I'm going to go ahead and take my scissors, and I'm going to cut about here. Just like that. And this is what you left with. And the reason I go with the curling rods is because you can bend them any way you want to. I'm going to set that here, and we're going to go ahead and do our next one. So we're going to go ahead, once again, put some hot glue right down through here. Put a little at the end. We're just going to take this, put it right at the end, and we're just going to roll. You're going to pull and roll. This is just going to keep it tight. Add a little more hot glue. roll. A little more. Roll. And you're just going to keep rolling till you get to the end. Just like this. I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue here. Just like that. I'm going to use this as a reference so we can make sure we get them even. And we're just going to go ahead and cut off the extra. Set that to the side. So this is what we have. We have our 2 legs here, just like that. Now what we're going to do, I got 1 shoe done. I'm going to go ahead, squeeze some hot glue down off in here. Just like that. We're going to go ahead and you're going to stick this part right down off in there and make sure, I'm just going to go ahead and guide this in, and you want to make sure that your seam is in the back. This is what we have so far. I'm going to show you how I did the shoe. I've already done this in several videos, but I don't mind doing it again. So I took my baby shower shoe that you get from Walmart or Dollar Tree. I put a piece of cardboard on the bottom. And now we're going to take our felt. And I'm just going to put some hot glue right around the edge of the shoe. You're going to take your felt, put that right on top. And you're just going to go around the shoe. So basically what we're doing is we're just going ahead and covering the shoe. And I'm giving it a little bit of a tug. And I'm just going to close that in here. Just like this. And I'm going to take some hot glue. We're going to put it right on top. We're going to very carefully pull this over and close it. And we're just going to cut off some of that extra. So now this is what you left with, and there's the inside. We're going to take our hot glue, and you're just going to squeeze some hot glue down off through there. You're going to take it, you're going to push in like this, and we're just going to push in, and we're going to pinch. Just like this. So this is what you should have. And now I am going to go ahead and put a little bit of hot glue down off in the shoe. Push this again. Pull. And I'm going to go ahead and tuck this like this. And there you have it. And now we're going to go ahead and stick our other leg down off in here. Just like that. Seam to the back. So we're just going to go ahead and stick this down off in here. I'm going to stick that down off in here just like that. And there is both of our legs. Just like this. Now, I'm going to turn this a bit. So now that we have our legs, what I'm going to do is take that piece that we talked about, and I am just going to go around my shoe just like this. And I'm going to measure about where I want to cut. So once again, you're going to squeeze some hot glue right around the base of the shoe. And we're just going to go ahead, stick this right on here just like this. And I'm just going to wrap this around. And I'm going to go ahead and come all the way around to the back. Just like this. Stick that there. And then I am just going to go ahead, cut this right there. Take a little bit of hot glue, stick that down, and this is what you end up with. This is what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other one. Hot glue right around the base of the shoe. We're going to go ahead, stick this on here just like this. Going to go around, grab a glue gun, a glue stick. Going to go ahead, go around like this. Stick that there. I'm going to grab my scissors. We're going to cut here. And I'm going to go ahead, add a little bit of hot glue and glue that down. So this is what we have as far as the legs go. Now I am going to go ahead and take that black piece of foam, craft foam. This is optional. You don't have to do this step, but I just think it just add a little detail to the shoe like I did around here. So I'm just going to grab it. Try to get as close in the center as possible, like this. I'm going to go ahead and just go around the whole shoe. And I used the foam that's got the sticky back. And here is how I make my gnome legs. And if you want to go a step farther, and as you can see, they're bendable. You can bend them and shape them in any position that you like. You can do them like this. Of course, it works better when it's glued to something, but to go a step farther, this is what I do because I like to give my gnomes ripped jeans. So I'm taking my scissors and I'm just going to go ahead and cut up a little bit. And I'm just taking my scissors and I'm just cutting off a little bit of the material. Like this. So as you can see, I just cut that little bit there, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other one. I'm just going to pick a random place to cut, and I'm just going to, and if you see the blue roller, that's fine because we're going to cover it up anyways. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to expose some of the curling rod so you can see what I'm going to do. So this is what we have. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to take some of my light color felt. And this is going to be the skin, his flesh. And I'm just cutting random pieces. No particular shape, no particular size. I'm just going with it. So I got random pieces. I'm just going to cut off a little more. And you don't have to do this, totally optional. It's really up to you on what you want to do. So I got a piece of felt cut out like this, just like this. And I am going to go ahead very carefully, put some hot glue right down off in there, right on top of that piece of foam, that curling rod that we stuck in. And we're just going to go ahead and put this right in there because this is going to serve as his flesh, the knee, the leg that you see when you wear your ripped jeans. So there's that. That's what it looks like. And now I'm going to do the same thing with the other one. I'm going to put some hot glue right there on top. We're going to go ahead, grab a piece of that felt, and we're just going to stick this right down on there. So this is what we have so far. And now I am going to take another piece. I took my scissors and I distressed the leg just by scraping on it, just like that. And then I'm going to take the ripped pieces out, the strips that look like this. I'm just going to go ahead and just cut those little strands out. And I'm just going to cut them in strips, just like that. Going to go ahead, cut it, just like this. Like that. And I'm going to set that to the side. We're going to bring these pieces back. I'm going to go ahead, add some hot glue right around where we made that cut. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to put these right around that rib. And it does not have to be perfectly perfect. I just like the way it makes the jeans look. Give it a more natural look, I guess. So when you do that, that's what it looks like. Just like that. And now I'm going to do the same thing to the other one. So I'm just going to cut this one down a bit. We're just going to go ahead and glue this one on, just like that. Glue this one here, just like that. I'm going to go ahead and put a little piece right here. And this is it. And here is how I make my jeans for my legs for my gnomes, and how I make their jeans. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of hot glue right in the back and just push that flat. And there you have it. Here it is. And like I said, once again, you can bend these legs and shape these legs in any position that you want. They're very flexible, which is why I like to use them. Now, that is it for this video. Pretty simple. Not really hard. This is how I do it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera back up so y'all can see me. So, yeah, this is it. Now, if you want to see me do a video showing you how I attach my legs to the body of my gnomes when I make them in a sitting position, let me know in the comment box below. I will be more than happy to do a video of me attaching my legs to the body of the gnome. Just let me know if that's something you are interested in seeing. And yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch one of my videos. That really means a lot. If you are not already subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to become part of my YouTube family. Feel free to share this video with your family and friends. And with that being said, thank you so much for taking the time out. And I hope you all have a nice day. Bye.